good, y'all? It's your boy YBG, Mr. Real Talk, Humble Success. We're back with another video. Hope y'all are having a blessed day. And we're gonna get straight right into the point. It's kind of like part 2 to the video I did yesterday. And we're just gonna be talking about things to never let your girlfriend do in a relationship. Things to never let your girlfriend do in a relationship. If she does this and you allow her, she is going to cheat on you and leave you stranded for nothing. So what I'm trying to tell you, these are things you shouldn't allow your girlfriend to do in a relationship. And if she doesn't abide by it, she gotta go. Number 1, having guy best friends. Everybody says this. I feel like this can't be spoken about enough. Everybody's always making an excuse. I trust my girlfriend. She's the one. She will never cheat on. No, you're just stupid. That's just the reality. You're just dumb. The second you allow your girlfriend to have guy best friends is when you have let your relationship go down the drain. And I feel like this is a determination of if your relationship will last or not. Because at the start of every relationship, or most relationship, girls are constantly hit up by constant guys. Before they met you, constant guys are in their DMs because we know how the dating pool is. If you're a female, it's a lot easier for you to acquire men attention than if you're a man. You actually have to have status, have value, have money. But if you're a woman, all you gotta do is have a pretty face, big ass, maybe tits, and then that's all that checks. And these days, some girls who aren't even attractive are passing the standards. Guys are still going after them like they're high value for some reason, but that's just the reality. But the second girls have a bunch of male attention, her respect for you goes down. And how do I explain this shit? When a female sees that the attention she's getting from you isn't all that special, like she's like, oh, I have a bunch of guys who can just do the same thing, blah, blah, blah. And you're not stopping it. Because the thing with men are territorial. And if you don't have that kind of characteristics, I don't know if you can call yourself a man. You gotta be territorial over what's yours, you know? And people are gonna be like, oh, my girlfriend she's not an object, she's not this, blah, blah, blah. Shut the hell up. I'm not saying your girlfriend's an object. I'm trying to tell you that you got to be territorial over your female. You got to set the boundary that no other guy can have your attention. The only person you should be acquiring attention from is me. That's how you got to tell her. You got to look her straight in the face like this. Hey, babe, you are not going to have guy best friends. The only guy you're going to be talking to is me. And if you don't accept that, you got to go. Another chick's next in line. That's how you got to move, bro. Simple. You know, you can't be a fucking pussy because you're scared that you can't replace her. And I'm gonna tell you this, if you're putting in all the work, all the things I'm telling you into action, you're gonna be high value. You may not be high value right away, but in your future you're gonna be high value for sure. You're gonna have everything that matters in being high value for sure. You know, you put in the work working on your intelligence, your finances, what else did I say? I said your connections. Well, there's no way you're not going to be successful, you know? And what was funny, I was having a conversation with one of my boys. I know this is kind of far off topic from what your girlfriend shouldn't do. And he told me, like, this is what he told his girl. He's like, if you leave me right now for nothing, like you leave me, you cheat on me, you do me wrong, in the next couple of years, let's say when I'm 30, when I'm older, you're gonna regret it. You know, and a lot of people will say, oh, he's kind of ignorant or he's cocky to say that kind of thing. That's mere confidence, bro. He knows what he's capable of. He knows what he can accomplish. And me observing him from a distance and looking at him and actually having the chance to conversate with him, he knows what he wants. He's smart, he's intelligent. So that's a sign of high value. You know, a lot of you guys got to move in that sense that if a girl does you wrong, you accept it, you move on, and you know your value. You know she's going to regret it in the future. You know, that's very crazy that a lot of you guys don't actually put that into thinking like, hey, I gotta make sure like my girlfriend knows that if she does this, she's gone, bro. You know, stand on your word too. You know, I've had chicks I've had to kick out the door because they're misbehaving and I didn't want them anymore. You know, so that's what you gotta do. Set your boundaries. No guy best friends. It's either she picks them or she picks you. Say that. You know, a real woman who's actually there for you, who actually loves you. Hold on, let me see if the lighting's too much. A real woman who actually loves you and actually loves your attention will leave her guy best friends. We all know that all those motherfuckers are waiting in line. She'll leave all those guys for you and you alone. That's it. You know, that's number one. Number two, if you're letting your chick go to the club, have a good time without you, you're a goof. That's all I gotta say. Why is your female in a place where there's a lot of men looking for women? And that's where women go for it when they want to look for attention from other men. You know, you gotta set these boundaries down and tell your woman, nah, you're not going to the club. I don't appreciate if you go to the club. You know, I stand by this. Like, you say you're going to the club, when you come back, I'm not gonna be there anymore. You can go find your way with another person, another man. Take someone home from the club. You might as well bring someone home from the club, because you're not mine, you know? I'm throwing you to the streets. That's simple. You know, you gotta have that kind of sense and mentality that no woman is here to fucking waste your time. Because I'll tell you this right now. No high value woman that's in a relationship will be like, oh, I'd rather go to the club than spend time with my man and see how we can grow together. Because when you're in a relationship, it's all about growth. What do you acquire from the club? Ask yourself that. What do you really acquire from the club? Do you acquire any kind of knowledge? What connections do you acquire from the club? If anything, a lot of people die in the fucking club. There's nothing that you gain from the club except dancing to a bunch of hip-hop trending music, and you're wasting your time, bro. And this is for the guys. If you're not fucking making six figures, you're not making what you planned on making, you're not successful, why are you at the club, bro? What are you celebrating for? Go get your money up, not your funny up. I know that's funny. That was kind of corny, but that's true though. Right? What are you celebrating? What's the venue about? You're just dancing every weekend. Instead of you trying to figure out how to scale yourself, you're just wasting your time. You know, but back to the point, like, your female wants to go to the club, she gotta go. There's no exception to that. Because the club has nothing but promiscuous women. There's only women who want attention. You know, all the women's there just waiting to get their cheeks clapped. There's nothing else to it. You know, that's why I gotta tell you for that. But I trust her. Nah, bro, you're just naive. She's tricking you. I'll tell you this right now. If your girl really loves you, she's not going to the club. I've said it. I said it, bro. If your girl loves you, she's not going to the club without you, at least. You know, you gotta pick the kind. Y'all want high value women, but you're going for women in the club. Does that make sense? Why can't you look for women in the gym, women outside, you know, where it makes more sense to meet up women? Yeah, like, I wouldn't advise you to go pick up women from the club, bro. A lot of them are just filled with STDs, STIs, low value mentality. I'm not saying every girl that goes to the club is a low value female, but majority of them, I'd say 99, only that 1% who goes there out of just random, you know? And what are the odds of you getting that 1% female? Come on now. So it's just like, these are things you don't allow your female to do, you know? Number 3, girls trip. Girls trip to fucking Miami, girls trip to any place all over the world, bro. If she's going somewhere, you should be there. You're her protector. You're her man, for crying out loud. There's no reason for her to be in a whole different place for no reason. If it has nothing to do with work, school, or anything important. You know, if she's just going with her friends, I'm gonna tell you this right now. There's gonna be some high value man who would just take her, clap her cheeks, and give her right back to you because you don't know how to control your relationship. You don't know how to wear the pants in your relationship, you know? And I'm not saying this to make you guys paranoid that, oh, my girlfriend's gonna cheat on me, this. You just gotta live by standards, you know? And that's not even a lot to ask for because there's actually a lot of women who don't do that. My girlfriend doesn't go to the club. My girlfriend doesn't go on girls trip. She doesn't have guy best friends, you know? And that's because I set that in place at the start of the relationship. I told her, this is how it's gonna be, or we can't be together. I'm gonna go find something good for myself because I'm not wasting my time on somebody who doesn't have the same intentions for me. You know, life is too short for you guys to be wasting your time getting your heart broken by thoughts and getting finessed money-wise and everything, you know? That's all I gotta say, you know? I gotta catch y'all later on the next video. I got a lot installed for you on dating advice. You know, I'm gonna start this week with dating advice, honestly. I'm gonna dig deep into like inner growth and mentality, how you think, how you move, you know? I think I'll catch y'all later. Have a blessed day. That's it for this video. YBG Mr. Real Talk shit, humble shit, success. Let's get it.